Is this the end of the road or near the end of the road for Fisker?
You know, the signs are pointing in that direction, if you will, Betty. The company earlier this month actually laid off 3/4 of its workforce. It also hired a firm that has dealt with bankruptcies in the past, and now this missed loan payment. Now, according to an Energy Department official, remember, there was this $529 million Energy Department loan. This is part of that Obama administration program to boost electric cars. Fisker had received $193 million as part of that before a series of problems, including missing production targets, led the DOJ to freeze it in 2011. And now the agency has recovered a $21 million from the company's reserve account. It says it's not necessarily linked to the loan, but now this loan payment, in addition to that, has been missed. So this is the latest that we're hearing about Fisker. Actually, the company's executives, both current and former, are going to be speaking before a hearing of the subcommittee of the Oversight and Government Reform Committee in the House tomorrow. And this is a committee that has been critical of this administration program in the past. If you look back at what has gone on with Fisker, which made, we should say, a vehicle called the Karma, which is a $103,000 vehicle. From the beginning, it was more of a design company. It didn't have manufacturing capacity, had to farm out that capacity. One of its battery makers, for example, also went bankrupt after it had to recall batteries, Betty. So it's been a troubled road.
It has been a troubled road, and it's interesting to compare what's happened to Fisker to what's happening at Tesla, which is almost the complete opposite story, Julie, where, we've talked with Elon Musk, of course, quite a bit. He's in the past dissed Fisker and the cars that they produce. He's essentially, Tesla has done the opposite, where they've been able to pay back earlier the loan from the Department of Energy. They've borrowed $500 million, and in fact are on a very different road, that they're able to pay it back so much that they're likely no longer going to have to honor those warrants that the government would get if in fact they were not able to pay that loan back. So
it seems in this situation with Fisker, it was sort of a combination of bad luck and poor execution, whereas Tesla has likely benefited from good luck and better execution.
And that's right. Well, they've hit their targets so far, but there's still a lot of Tesla skeptics out there.
There are.
Just to make sure we mention that.